understand. Just spread your arms while fathers change. If you believe you can achieve it, just take my hand till the end.
You just stand for what is right. Let the world be your guide. If you could live a dream, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Stand or lead.
Rise up to the calls of greatness.
Raise your flag.
It's your time to make a change.
It's your time to shine.
Rise up to the calls of greatness.
Oh, everybody say
Leadership
by design. Leadership.
Leadership by design.
Now this is LBD happening live in UATH Gwagwalada, Abuja. If you're not here, then I don't know what you're doing wherever you are. The dinner is happening right now, and I'm telling you, so many guests are coming in, so many people looking lovely, dressed lovely, coming to hear stories that would inspire their lives and make them live better. Now, like I said, it is happening right here. As you can hear, the music is going on already, and it's going to be a blast.
There are people that are here, that there is a call upon your life, that no matter what you do, God will honor you. And you do not know. There are some of you that the call of God upon your life, attend all the entrepreneur seminars, invest all the monies in this world. Because of that call upon your heart, until you serve men, you will never break.
What life demands of you is moral consistency, constancy of being, constancy of purpose, constancy of conviction. Very important, because people have to understand that you can do good and suffer, and the Lord will not come with an emergency rescue services. You will stay there, you will suffer in that adversity, and you will become better because of it, and you will prevail over it. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. All that adversity tells you is you need to build capacity.
If God blesses you with resources, if God blesses you with finances, will you still remain focused on Him? And let me say this to you. You see, for most of us now, it is easy for you to see a rich man and say that that man cannot enter the kingdom of God. The test of your faithfulness as a Christian can only be seen when you have money.
Success is hard work. You cannot photocopy somebody's blueprint and say this is what he does. Oh my God, this is what she does, and then you come and place it on your own. It may not work for you. It may be a recipe for your own disaster. So take the time to know yourself. And the mind, like your will, is like a muscle. The more you use it, the better it becomes. If you don't use it, it is redundant. That is why the worst form of imprisonment is not when they lock the walls. It is when they separate you from other people. You don't have anybody to talk to. You don't have any books to read. Their intention is to kill your mind, nothing to exercise it with.
You know, when we're talking about God's vision or God's purpose, people think about church all the time. It doesn't necessarily have to be church. It could be an idea, it could be an NGO, it could be a business idea that God has given you to execute. Have you abandoned that thing God has called you to do because of one kind of setback, discouragement, or whatever it is? In this conference, I perceive in my heart that God is going to use this meeting. God is going to use the vessels that will be coming here to minister to us, to reignite, to reawaken that thing that seemed to be dead. In Moses' case, it was for 40 years. I perceive this night in the name of Jesus. God will reignite somebody's vision in the name of Jesus.
My question here is, what's the similarity, or what are the similarities or the differences between purpose and destiny?
Is vision be recreated to have a solid ground?
If you just discover that you've been running with a wrong vision or another vision, and this, considering the time or your age and what it's available, is what do you do?
When God gives you a vision which is divine, the foundation upon which you receive that vision can be faulty. So if the foundation is faulty upon which God is building that seed of your vision, it affects you all.
Now, when you have a vision, and maybe you are having a challenge of maybe finances, maybe you want to start. Now, I have them for, but I'm having financial challenges. I don't know how to go about it. What do we do as youth? Thank you.
To tell him what to do, the first thing I will say is, has he gone? Have you met people that you think that can help you to finance that dream? Have you shared it with them? It's not just the fact that, okay, your pastor said this or this person said this. Have you gone out of your way to meet people that you think that has the money to help you, to sponsor you? Then if you have gone to such people and they turned you down, I want to ask you a question. How did you communicate to them? How did you communicate the dream to them?
There are some people that used to say that it's well, but they don't tell us that they have challenge. But you always hear them when saying it's well, it's well. In fact, we are great. We are making it. Now my question is, can a successful vision be gotten without a challenge, even at the platter of gold?
It doesn't matter what kind of cutlery it is. A vision is unattainable without challenges and adversity.
Remember, we said vision is not about money. It's about fulfillment. It's about getting there. So there's nothing like platter of gold. You may inherit riches and wealth. That is not yet destiny. So you need to work at it. Thank you.
Your vision is what you live for. Your vision is something that is worth dying for. Your vision is what you're called to do, identifying it, knowing it, and living it.
I'm looking forward to one, be enlightened about vision, and also to be able to acquire more knowledge on how to go in life. And thank God I was here in the morning earlier. I was able to learn one or two things on how to achieve my goals.
Actually, through the speakers, the reserve president, everybody that has spoken, they've actually met our expectations.
That's lovely.
This man talked about how to reignite vision yesterday, and he told us some story about him. And truly, when he is through with everything he has said, I was really touched.
Everybody has a purpose. Everybody was created for a purpose. Number one purpose, we're all created for His pleasure, and everybody has a purpose. If you can just connect to God, we will fulfill it.
Challenges and difficulties are no reason for visions and purposes to be achieved. They are actually the reasons or a reason why it should be achieved. So we cannot say because of trouble, scarcity, and so on and so forth, the vision shouldn't be achieved. Against all odds, it should be achieved.
Okay, I think one of the striking things I learned today is self-discipline. Self-discipline. When you have a vision and you are not disciplined, about it, you just leave it dormant.
The program really affected my life positively. When you are married with children, you think that you have come to the climax. You can't affect your vision again. You can't increase. But when I came last year, I learned that age is just something of the mind, that I can still make it and I can still go ahead. And I was happy. And since that last year till now, a lot of changes have occurred in my life, personally and as a family. And here I am today. I've learned a lot even from today's session, and I give God the glory. So they are doing well.
young, I usually spend my time doing things that are not really relevant. But from today's meeting, I learned that time is money. Anything that takes your time, anything that takes your time is destroying your future. So if I've not learned anything from this program today, I've really learned that time is money.
Yeah, yesterday I was so much touched because I was opportune to listen to Mr. Mahmoudi when he talked about a reason to return, as a call to return. So I discovered that there are some people that are created as in they walk according to what favors them. They don't walk according to the wish and the plan of God for their life. So I really learned a lot of things, and this program is mainly for people that have not even discovered their purpose, and for people that have discovered their purpose but they have gone astray out of it.
The two speakers, I think they were God sent, particularly to me. I actually, for the first speaker who talked about time and personal, he talked about personal discipline and time management. She was really, in fact, from what was said about her before she came around, it was actually true. She said a lot, and one of the things I gained from her mainly was that I should write down something I want to change in my life, and I did that. I've noted that.
Okay, I was meant to understand that there's something God has placed within me, and I can be great and I can be successful. Like all the successful people, they are not born. Hard work, self-discipline, self-denial also will make me what I want to be, and I can achieve much.